Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back. So, this is our review episode. This is our review on Dreamworks Trolls. Trolls. Welcome to. I'm Lindsay, by the way. What are six Pokemon? This Pokemon. And then yeah, Dreamworks Trolls is one of our favorite Dreamworks movies. The movies are able to. He says, really? And we still remember it as very beloved and cool. And we have it very. And we have it with. And we really loved it with the lighthearted and heartfelt tones that it tries to juggle. I see. So now let's get to the plot. Yeah. So the plot is. He says, Poppy is a pink troll. Who's the daughter of the king of Troll Village, King Peppy, who is soon becoming queen. Queen. He says, but when Bergens come and attack Troll Village, he says, and kidnap Poppy's closest friends, she decides to go on a quest to save her friends. And and seeing that Branch has lost supplies to protect himself from the Bergens, she believes she decides Poppy decides to lead the trolls at Branch's bunker, where will be stay hitting till Poppy can save her friends. Pieces? Realizing that Poppy can't survive on this journey alone, and that they won't have enough time. I say, and that he will. Realizing that he won't be able to survive in his bunker longer. He thinks and realizes and sees Poppy won't be able to survive out there more than a day. Branch decides to go help her. See the trolls. Because when they go to Bergen Town, when they head to Bergen, because when they made it to Bergen Town, they meet a Bergen called Bridget, who was a scullery maid for the chef, who is planning to use the trolls to take over the kingdom and get Queen Gristle out of his throne. Okay. When Poppy discovers that Bridget is in love with the king, Poppy says Poppy agrees with Bridget and that they help her win her. Because they help her win over the king. If they help her win over the heart of the king, King. Hang on. King. Papa agrees to help the murdering girl, Bridget, fallen win the heart of King Gristle. So, if she agrees, he's free of ends, so he can find a way and to convince the birds that our happiness is inside them. Along her a bit. Pig says, while then, Branch reveals the truth, but why he's so grumpy. And then Poppy and Branch begin to bond. On see. Pig says while they're doing this, Branch and Poppy begin to bond, begin to argue less, as Branch reveals why he was so grumpy all the time. And they learn to appreciate each other. For who they are. So, yeah, this used to be our favorite DreamWorks movie of all time. I'm still be a DreamWorks. What it is until the sequel. Episode. He says. I say, but however, it took us a little while to like this movie. Say, I say, remember the teaser trailer of Dreamworks Trolls? Because remember the first trailer where the trolls are dancing to Whip Nene? Yeah. That kinda, that really scared. That was really unsettling. And I was worried it was gonna be just like the teaser. The movie was gonna be just the teaser trailer. There, the trolls just. Sure, I thought it would be just the trolls dancing the cringy songs. And while they do have a few musical numbers, I actually love them. And it's not just the trolls. And it's not just about the trolls dancing and singing and hugging. It was also a rescue mission that might have been done to death a few times, but it's actually pretty good here. As it shows, this is a story about happiness, how far someone will go to get it, and how we go to get it back. Now it is trying to send a message that, while some of you can say that it's a message that you should force people to be happy, I think the messages to me are, I think there are two messages. I say one, there's happiness inside of us, and you can find it. And two is where I think about it, is that there will always be someone by your side, especially at your darkest hour, no matter how dark it gets. What do we mean by that? And is that Poppy and Bran, and they argue, and at first they had each other. They had each other throughout the journey, and they stopped arguing once Branch and they started to get along once Branch reveals why his grandma. He says why he was always so grumpy. Which we sympathize with, as I feel bad for Branch of him losing his grandma to the birds, which makes sense, especially when knowing the bird hasn't discovered happiness yet. I don't really know how the Bergens found Branch and his grandma, but I think it might have been that Branch was at the troll tree with her grandma. I see, really? I don't actually know how. Because really, I don't know how old Branch and Jim Poppy were at that time, but I knew. Hey, I don't know how old Branch and Poppy were, because I don't know how old Branch and Poppy are but they do. But it does look like the Branch. But it did look like that Branch. It did look like that Branch was only 2 years old when he lost his grandma. And we survive with him as we get at that his motivation makes sense and of how he wants to protect himself. And he's actually someone we want to be happy again. Make new friends at least. I want him to be a better troll. And I want Poppy to accept Branch for who he is. Especially when the sequel isn't out yet. I want the Bergens to learn happiness. Yes. I just feel like the whole thing mixes lighthearted with heartfelt at the same time. Well, it does. I say, yeah, they do have their yeah, they do have their gag pieces. Yeah, they do have their gimmick of pop culture songs, but I do like some of them, and some of them do help, and some of them did help move the plot forward. And some of them did help move the plot forward, or did an emotional number at us, as it relates, and how it relates to the character, and why we should sympathize. I say, really? I think I really love those songs. Really? I think this is one of DreamWorks' underrated gems. And it deserves better than all the hatred it gets. Well, it did pretty well at the box office, and its song "Canceled the Deal" got an Oscar. But I think they could tone it down with the haters. I do say there's some people that won't like this movie, but at least give us a chance, and let us know if you like it or not. I say, and we'll try to respect if you like it or not. Just give it a chance. This is one of these movies that you should try and see and debate if you like it or not. I say it's kind of decisive. Of how good this movie is or not. But for people like us, we just found it very, very sweet. Very sweet. And at least tries to show some heartfelt into the movie, and especially of how far the characters had come, and how they're starting to appreciate each other, and especially how it went down. And especially what went down in the sequel. Especially when the sequel. I say in the holiday special. I see your hospital. I say, they even have a they even have a spin-off series on Netflix. This is where it builds the world of the Pop Village. And how the trolls work in this world. Zero. Do I prefer the sequel? So we prefer the sequel any day. Sequel any day. It's a very Dreamworks movie. Number 3 be. It's a very Dreamworks. I say third being Dreamworks Trolls, which is but really we prefer Dreamworks pieces, but really we prefer Troll World Tour. Because honestly, Trolls World Tour is our favorite of the Trolls movies. Really, the best of the Trolls stuff like like we really love the sequel. We see the sequel's our favorite Dreamworks movie. Yeah. Second being Shrek 2. Because and number 3 being this one. So yeah, we love the story. I see the animation is fantastic. And how it has the same tone as Kirby's epic journey. I see when it's made of crafting material. I see the characters, despite not having much personality until the second movie, the characters are great. And really we see some of the characters get their personality. And the songs are great too. Do we have any negatives? I got one negative. None! I don't have any negatives. I do have one negative. Well, I did say I actually like the characters. Well, I did say I did like the characters, but there were actually 3 that I hate. Well, I only hate 3 of them. I hate them. I say, first off, they're the villains. The brilliant chef. I say does a decent job as a villain, but I found her pretty mediocre at times, and especially when she got robbed of her villain song. I say, then there's Creek. Honestly, guys, Creek is the worst character during the whole movie. Like, I say, I mean, I know he's a guru. I say, but, I say, I mean, I know he never been under pressure. I say, but, but really, I know Creek's not under pressure. Well, I get that Creek not supposed to like being under pressure. He says, but well, him betraying the trolls, Creek, but when you see, I say, but, I say, but when you get more into it and see more of Creek, but he did betray the trolls. Like, Creek's my worst character. I say, look, really, Creek is my least favorite character in the movie. I say, like, he betrayed his friends so he can save himself. I get he's never been under pressure, but how could he just do that? He just gave up his friends. And And I know he's not supposed to be under pressure, but I just didn't like. I just really I don't find much personality in him, and I really hated that he had to do. See, and I hated what he did to his friends. I say, and as the branch goes on, I still find nothing more than a one-dimensional guru with no confidence. I'm saying, I kinda. Exactly, yeah. I say, and then there's Cloud Guy. Okay. I say, really? I found Cloud Guy an unnecessary character to movie with no purpose. I say, I found Cloud Guy, I say, really? I found Cloud Guy annoying. I say, and I think served no purpose to the movie. I like his deep voice of how he warns Poppy and Branch, and that one of the trolls will lead to Burger Town, and the bunny trolls and 3 lead to certain death. Like, it's kind of funny, his voice, but he was kind of annoying. So, but I found Cloud, but he's not as bad as Creek. Up there, a Cloud Guy. I like with Cloud Guy. At least in a sequel, he was a little bit better. Like, at least he wasn't in the movie that much in the sequel. And he had a better role than just serving as an unnecessary comic relief. When characters like Cooper, Biggie... I think when characters like Cooper, Biggie, and... I think when characters like Cooper, Biggie, and Jeff Bergen... I think when characters like Cooper, Biggie, and when characters like Cooper, Biggie, and the Bergen Chef did it better. You know? Enter. I say, some can argue that the character. Some can argue that the characters are mostly here to sell merchandise, but at least they get to show but at least they get to show some personality. Okay, outro. I say, I get it, too many characters is pretty underwhelming. I say, get too many characters is bad, but I don't think it's that bad, since really, at least some of them show a personality, and we get to see more of them than moving on. Saying especially with Yusuke, who we wish came back for Trolls World Tour, or is it? I say, and wants to replace with Legsby. I say, well, this movie could have been for Yusuke. But unfortunately, they didn't make her return. Hopefully, she gets a comeback soon. Really, we want DJ Suki to be back in the spotlight. Like, she was a very cool character. Like, she was pretty funny, and especially in the show. Hey, why didn't you just bring her back for Trolls World Tour? I get it, we already have a GJ, King Troll X. Say, but she would have worked for this movie instead of... but she would have worked in this movie than Lakesby. I say, and like Cloud Guy and like the other characters in the movie, and like Cloud Guy and the other characters in the world movie, and I say, and like Cloud Guy in the first movie and like the other characters like a movie, let's be honest, they have no purpose. Yeah, I say overall, we still love this movie. Yeah, I say the characters are great. Yeah, the story's good. The songs are cute, and the animation is fun. Some could debate of if they like the movie or not with the tone, but I actually find the tone some pretty fun at sometimes. But I say the movies only weren't run down. Eh? So but I really love it still. And really, the only thing that brought it down were the characters. Well, really, I like some. Well, you already know. I say, well, you do know I like some of them. But however, there are three certain characters that don't fit. Really, I do love all the characters in the movie, but there are three that don't feel right. Like Cloud Guy. Like the character, like Poppy's entertaining character. Her friends are pretty. I say, really? Poppy's a pretty sweet character. Yeah, I say the burgers are alright. The songs are good. And Branch is our favorite character of the movie. And especially with some of the other characters from their side. Like Branch is our favorite of the movie. Yeah. Like Branch is cool when his safety equipment and his passionate. Like Branch is really cool with his weapons and passion. Yeah. And how he moves. Seeing how he gets but how he gets there moving on. Especially in this film. Yeah, Besides, especially in Trolls World Tour. See, here, this is why we love Trolls. Like, its characters at least, its characters are, like, the story is good, the animation is spectacular, the characters are great, and the songs are pretty good. Really, I just love this movie, but I really love this movie, and I see that as the animation in the movie that will grab people's attention. But I love a lot of this movie. It's still one of my favorite Dreamworks movies to date. While it's no longer my favorite of them, I say, well, tries to be them. I say we got to our tour. It still stands in the one of Dreamworks' better movies. And me, Trolls actually deserves the animated approval in my book. Anyway, and I say so. We love Trolls, and hope you enjoyed this review. So, what did you think about Trolls franchise? Do you like it? Do you have a different opinion on it? Did you watch the movie? If you haven't watched the movie, I say just give it a shot. If you had, let us know in the comments what you think about it. And request some more reviews that we should do. And request more reviews that we should do in the comments down below. Request more reviews. Yeah, I say, it's the same.